Tonight on DC News Now, we have the latest on a triple shooting that took place in Northwest DC in June that killed a congressional intern. 2 suspects arraigned in court today. A man in Prince George's County is facing murder charges for the death of a 19-year-old woman who was reported missing last month. We have reactions from neighbors who live near the suspect. Multiple families are without their homes tonight after an overnight fire in Northwest DC spread throughout 3 apartment buildings. We'll have more details coming up.
And we have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for another couple of hours for one county in our viewing area. I'll talk about who's under that watch and show you the latest radar coming up.
And we are now less than a day away from the Washington Commanders' home opener against the New York Giants. See how fans of the Burgundy and Gold are getting ready for the start of the new season.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6 o'clock. I'm Kevon Dupree. Ben Dennis has the night off. And we want to start with a check of tonight's forecast. For that, let's go over to meteorologist Scott Sumner. Scott, it was a pretty warm day outside today.
Absolutely, Kevon, and that has sparked some showers and thunderstorms out there this mid to late afternoon. Let's start off. There's no severe thunderstorm warnings in effect as we speak, but there is a shower here in the district around Edwidge and Varnum, and it'll be impacting places like Cottage City, Hyattstown between now and 6:03 in a couple minutes, College Park at 6:04. Glen Arden at 6:11. We move a little bit further towards the east here, and this is the severe thunderstorm watch is in effect just for Anne Arundel County. That's our far eastern county here. That's where Annapolis resides. And speaking of Annapolis, you'll be impacted by this shower that's over Croton and Gravely here by 6:15. As we widen out the view of the DMV, you can see there are some pockets of individualized cells, but they are moving, thankfully. So I'm not looking at any flooding situation. As a matter of fact, our future radar picks up on those showers between now and 8 o'clock, starting to move out. And that's when that severe thunderstorm watch does drop out here at 8 o'clock for Anne Arundel County. So there'll still be some lingering showers around and maybe some rumbles of thunder, but right now everything is below severe limits. Keep on.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. 2 17-year-olds remain in custody tonight, charged with this year's murder of a congressional intern. The suspects made their first court appearance a short time ago and are being charged as adults. And DC News Now's Dave Laval joins us from the Superior Court of DC, where a hearing for the 2 suspects just wrapped up a short time ago. Dave, what can you tell us?
Well, good evening to you, Kevon. We can tell you that hearing lasted about 10 minutes for Jalen Lucas and Kelvin Thomas Jr. Attorneys for both argued for their release, but in the end, Judge Carl Ross ordered the 2 17-year-olds held without bail. Bullets took the life of 21-year-old Eric Tarpinian Jochum at 7th and M Streets Northwest, June 30th. The University of Massachusetts Amherst student interned for Kansas Congressman Ron Estes. D.C. police said Tarpinian Jochum was not the intended target. Lucas and Thomas are charged as adults with first-degree murder. Court documents said the 2 fired 79 rounds with multiple weapons at 2 people on a bike. Bullets wounded one of those people. Investigators are also looking for a 3rd suspect, 18-year-old Naquan Antonio Lucas. Lucas and Thomas returned to court September 23rd. We're live in Northwest. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, Dave, very good information. Thank you very much. Turning now to Prince George's County, where a man is facing murder charges in the death of a 19-year-old. Police say 35-year-old Hugo Rene Hernandez Mendez has been charged with killing Dakara Thompson, who was reported missing last month. DC News Now's Randy Bass has the latest details and emotional reaction following a news conference with police and county leaders.
Neighbors along Cambridge Drive in Bowie shaken up Friday.
It really makes you think, oh, you don't really know who your neighbors are.
Learning they live just a few doors down from the alleged crime scene, where Prince George's County police say 35-year-old Hugo Hernandez Mendez murdered missing 19-year-old Dakara Thompson in his bedroom. William Hernandez says he lives a few doors down and talked to the suspect just days before his arrest.
He seemed like normal. I just said my hellos, asked him how his day was. He said it was good.
Investigators say back on August 23rd, around 3 a.m., Thompson got out of her car in Hyattsville and got into Hernandez-Mendez black SUV nearby before he drove them to Bowie. It's not clear whether the two knew each other. Police say he later took her body to a grassy area along Route 50, about 7 miles away, where she was found on August 31st. The community came together to search for her in the days following her disappearance, and today, neighbors stopped by the scene.
I'm really shaken up that something would happen on my street.
Sharing their condolences and strong emotions surrounding the case.
It's very unfortunate that we have to live in a society where predators are always lurking.
Prince George's County Executive Aisha Braveboy speaking at a press conference Friday.
Because she means so much to so many. And so it is tough that we're at this point where the search is over and justice begins.
And as for what more we know about the suspect at this hour, Prince George's County Police tell us Hernandez-Mendez was arrested by United States Park Police earlier this year, back in April, on a DUI charge for which he was released pending trial. We've also learned there may have been an immigration detainer placed on Hernandez-Mendez. We have reached out to Immigrations and Customs Enforcement officials for confirmation on that. Still waiting to hear back. Hernandez-Mendez is due in court for a bond hearing on Monday. Till then, he stays behind bars. In Bowie, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
And Maryland Governor Wes Moore issuing a statement saying, quote, "Our entire state mourns the horrible loss of Dakara Thompson, who was taken from us by an act of senseless violence." Moore says he'll work to ensure justice is served. Thousands of people marched at the White House today demanding President Donald Trump end the deployment of the National Guard troops in the district. Organizers for We Are All DC met to fight against the federal deployment of National Guards in Washington, D.C. President Trump put the D.C. Police Department under federal control on August 11 to crack down on crime, a decision that has seen a lot of mixed reactions and pushback. On the event's website, officials say that the takeover has launched harassment, surveillance, and detainments on Black and brown working class residents, immigrants, youth, and unhoused neighbors. At the rally, protesters are calling for an immediate withdrawal of federal troops from the district and to end the federalization of the local police department.
We're seeing that due process is continuing to be violated here in the streets of D.C., in the streets of Los Angeles, and the threats of occupation to Baltimore and Chicago have been heard by the administration. So we're united today to say we are all D.C. because we will not allow our struggles to be silenced.
And organizers also claim that Trump was treating Washingtonians as, quote, enemies in our own homes. For more information on the D.C. federal takeover, you can visit our website, dcnewsnow.com. New tonight, one man is dead and another is in critical condition after a shooting in Montgomery County Friday. Police say the shooting happened around 9:45 p.m. at Long Branch Local Park. When officers arrived at the park, they found two men with gunshot wounds near the back of the basketball court and a playground. One man was taken to a hospital in critical condition and the other died at the scene. So far, no arrests have been made and there has been no information given about a suspect. Several people are without homes after a fire broke out in a Northwest apartment building overnight. Crews responded to the 4800 block of 4th Street around 2:45 a.m., where they say fire was showing from the roof of a 2-story apartment building. Officials say the fire extended to the apartment's neighboring 2 buildings. There were no injuries reported, but all 3 apartment buildings were damaged. It's still unknown how many people were affected by the fire. The Red Cross has been requested to help. Neighbors in Brooklyn are fed up with Metro's better bus network. This summer, WMATA did a system-wide overhaul, eliminating or moving hundreds of bus stops across the district. Candace Cole has more on what neighbors are saying about the changes.
I have a lot of senior citizens or elderly who come who have mobility issues. They can't walk uphill for almost a half a mile or so.
Brenda, who did not want to be shown on camera, works here at the monastery. She used to take the bus here, which used to be one of the stops along the old H6 Metro route. It was eliminated in June, replaced by the crosstown C63 route, part of Metrobus's redesign, the first of its kind in 50 years. The only problem, it cuts out about 6 blocks of stops along Quincy and 14th Streets Northeast, leaving those with mobility issues like Brenda, who's recovering from an injury, stuck climbing steep hills to get to church, the grocery store, school, the local pharmacy, you name it.
Walking those types of distances from the monastery to the metro station, which can be either half a mile to a quarter of a mile, that's a lot for someone recovering.
Noha Hassanin has been living here at the Ronald McDonald House, which is right next to the monastery, for a year with her daughter, who is being treated at Children's Hospital. For them, the H6 was a lifeline, their only mode of transportation from here to the metro station, a walk that used to take 5 minutes.
At least walking for me and my daughter like 30 minutes. It's not easy because she is young and I cannot rush her to walk. I have to walk like she can.
Just days before the Better Bus Network launched, Ward 5 council member Zachary Parker wrote a letter to WMATA expressing concern over the impact to senior citizen riders. While Metrobus claims its redesign is meant to better connect people to where they want to go with more consistent service, many in Brookland and elsewhere are experiencing the opposite. Now neighbors are taking their fight for the H6 directly to WMATA. With over 100 signatures, they're petitioning for that part of the old route to be reinstated.
I feel like this route was completely removed, but there's no other alternative nearby. So we're hoping to bring it back because it's like the only route in this area.
The countdown is on and excitement is building. The Commanders are only hours away from their season opener against the New York Giants at Northwest Stadium. The team is looking to build off last year's success, where they came within 1 win of the Super Bowl. Head coach Dan Quinn says it's all about staying focused and getting a win on Sunday.
So many different variables from year to year, who we've added, who we don't. So I just try not to look too far down the line, man. There's so many ball games, so many matchups, so many things to do it. So before anything, man, I want to get our standards right, get our football looking like we want, taking care of the ball, our tackling, field position. If we do those things really well, the story will take care of itself.
And of course, lots of Commanders fans are showing their love for the burgundy and gold by shopping for merch at the Northwest Stadium team store. Workers at the store say business was steady as fans stopped in to buy hats, jerseys, as well as other apparel. We're told Jaden Daniels and Tara McLaurin, rightfully so, jerseys are especially selling fast. Fans say they can't wait to show off their new swag.
I've never been to a NFL football game, so this will be a first for me. Being in the store, just buying the grandkids some souvenirs, and my husband some stuff. He loves the Commanders, so we're all ready for it Sunday.
I live in South Florida, but I'm still representing DMV, and since I was in the area, I had to get some official gear, so keep the season off, see the stadium for a new season.
And kickoff for Commanders Giants is at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Northwest Stadium says Commanders parking passes are sold out. Rideshare and public transit is highly recommended if you're heading to the game. Coming up, we are helping you stretch your dollar with No Spend September, how the challenge to curb spending can pay off big time. And the time is now 6:12 as we take a live look at Reagan National. Scott Sumner will have a full forecast after the break.